In a not-too-distant future, humanity finds itself engaged in an imbalanced conflict against powerful alien invaders who have the ability to enslave people. The setting of the movie is the vast, sandy expanse of Texas. Amidst the backdrop of burning flags, the remnants of humanity languish in captivity under the rule of alien reptiloids. These aliens exploit their captives as slaves, utilizing them as living incubators for their offspring and subjecting them to cruel experiments. As the aliens conquer the planet, Earth's once thriving cities are abandoned, and the alien ecosystem rapidly overtakes the natural world. In areas where nature resists, the aliens employ advanced technology to cause precise destruction. They erect terraforming towers to alter the atmosphere to suit their needs. The resulting climatic changes lead to catastrophic floods, the destruction of forests, and alterations in the composition of the air, making it increasingly difficult for people to breathe. Additionally, the reptiloids possess the ability to subjugate human consciousness, controlling their minds and compelling them to obey their every command. However, the survivors have managed to develop a brain blocker that allows them to resist this control. The remaining survivors gather in underground bunkers, prepared to fight back against the invaders. They are led by Jasper, a courageous woman who possesses the knowledge and skills to resist the alien creatures. Despite being outnumbered, the resistance fights with their last ounce of strength. The aliens exploit human politicians to spread propaganda among the survivors, urging them to surrender and promising to create favorable conditions for their survival. During one such propaganda outing, a captured politician is paraded through the streets under the watchful eye of an alien guard. To deceive the aliens, a young girl disguised as a suicide bomber approaches, claiming she wishes to surrender. However, the aliens, suspecting deception, destroy her from a safe distance, unaware that it is all part of a diversion plan. A real bomb had been planted beneath her, which detonates, killing the aliens. The aliens launch an attack on the rebel transport, decimating the entire squad. A wounded fighter contemplates ending his life to avoid falling into the hands of the aliens for inhumane experimentation. However, he refrains from doing so when he witnesses another race of aliens, translucent angel-like beings, whom the remnants of humanity view as potential saviors. The story then shifts focus to a man named Nosh, a pyromaniac and explosives technician. He scours a junkyard in search of the necessary components to assemble useful devices such as homemade bombs and brain blockers made from scrap metal. Jasper purchases these items from him for her fighters. Nosh has created a powerful bomb capable of obliterating an entire alien convoy, but he refuses to sell it. He has no desire to return to a past world where he was regarded as mentally deranged and socially dangerous. However, he agrees to hand over the bomb on the condition that they bring him an unwanted individual, someone who is sick or elderly, similar to the suicide bomber girl. Jasper's companion disagrees with this idea, and tensions rise as he brandishes a gun, aiming it at Nosh. Calculating the odds of victory, the militant leader considers whom he can sacrifice in exchange for the bomb and whether bargaining will aid them in their nearly lost war. Within the bunker, attention turns to Mir, a man rescued by the guerrillas who possesses numerous implants within his body. Mir had managed to escape from the aliens who had subjected him to experiments. Although the regular fighters view Mir with suspicion and hold him at gunpoint, Jasper treats him as an equal. She believes that he can contribute to their unequal struggle. Despite initial reservations from his comrades, Mir is uncuffed. Sarah, a girl, enters the scene to provide food for the former prisoner. As she removes the hood from Mir's head, she discovers that a mechanism integrated with living flesh, utilizing alien technology, a moving black liquid that represents nanomaterials. In the subsequent scene, the resistance squad prepares for battle by practicing their marksmanship with assault rifles. Sarah explains to Mir that they are gearing up for a confrontation with the very aliens responsible for his current state. When questioned by her subordinates, Jasper reveals that Sarah seeks revenge against the aliens following the death of her daughter. Mir is one of the few who survived the experiments, and he possesses the ability to glimpse into the future. Sarah implores Mir to share his visions with her. As Mir silently listens to Sarah's request, his gaze fixated on an indeterminate point, chaotic and disjointed images of the future flash before his mind's eye. The militants embark on a mission with Jasper, with a dusty, deserted city serving as the backdrop. Suddenly, they engage with the enemy, engaging in a firefight against multiple aerial targets. Although the enemy aircraft seem oblivious to their presence, one manages to strike them. The downed alien falls nearby, and its coordinates are relayed to the rest of the squad. The equipment column advances, and Jasper delivers final instructions before embarking on their plan, emphasizing the importance of using the blockers and avoiding direct eye contact with the reptiloids. As the wounded alien attempts to escape, the soldiers pursue it, firing warning shots at its chitinous skin. The alien employs telekinesis to knock off the blocker from one of the pursuers' heads. Under the alien's control, the soldier picks up an assault rifle and turns it on his comrades, forcing them to defend themselves by returning fire. Eventually, the soldiers manage to eliminate the alien, and Jasper orders its head to be severed. This act symbolizes humanity's ability to resist the invaders and offers hope for the future, where they may reclaim and save the Earth.